And I'm Max.
And this is
Dango Duo! Summer
Diving
anime.
into summer anime.
Welcome back to this. Welcome to what may be the greatest anime. Not only in summer of 2018, but of all time.
Just kidding. This is Seven Senses of the Reunion.
Hey
it's
guys.
about an MMO.
It's a VR MMO, kitty.
Because of course it is.
Hey guys, we're Dango Duo. We do anime content and Let's Play stuffs every single day, and we're doing a spoilerless reaction to episode 1 of Seven Senses of the Reunion. This here,
Titled,
the first episode is
Reunion
titled
and Restart.
Yeah. This is the first episode, and it's completely spoilerless. We are not going to have any spoilers other than just telling you our thoughts on what happened. Just our big thoughts. We have a spoiler video with all the spoilers. It should be in the description down below, as well as on the end screen. But this is here if you just want to know what we thought about it, to know if you should maybe go check it out. We're going to tell you a quick spoilerless summary of this anime and what happened. We're going to tell you what we liked, what we didn't like, and our recommendation. Are we going to keep on watching, and we think you should give it a try? And then we just let you go. You know? We try to make it as brief as possible. And this is going to be a quick one.
Yeah.
Kitty, tell the viewers, what is Seven Senses of the Reunion all about?
Well, did you guys miss SAO? Guess what? It's back and it's worse. This is Seven Senses of the Reunion, based on a light novel that started in 2015 and is still, of course, ongoing. The anime is animated by Studio Leire.
Or Leire.
They've done a lot of stuff, I think stuff we've covered before.
Yeah. They're not new to this
Can't
show.
remember a specific title, but it's fine.
Now that we're putting it out, we'll probably remember.
Yeah, it's fine. This story is about a group of kids, I'm going to stress this,
They're
small
kids
childs.
in elementary school.
Small childs, exactly, who play an MMO RPG, VR MMO RPG, but then one of them, is that a spoiler?
It's literally the tagline.
That's fair. One of them dies during the game, but not, just during the game, also in real life somehow. Don't worry about it.
How very convenient.
So 3 years later, 7 years, 6 years later, I don't know, sometime later.
A certain length of time later.
The main guy comes back to a reunion of the MMO and discovers that his childhood friend is there, and her avatar's alive, and what's happening. Don't worry, that's the entire first episode, so it's hard to tell from here on out.
There's more stuff to the first episode, but this is the general story beat. We're introduced to the party of...
The party of heroes who we will inevitably see reunion.
The reunion, I mean, it's in the opening of the anime and the ending screen.
And, yeah.
We're
introduced to our main dude and our main girl.
We're introduced, of course, and also introduced to the main hook of the story about this girl who is dead.
Who is supposed to be dead.
But yet her avatar lingers on in the game world.
Strange.
Yeah, Kitty, once again, the first episode is titled Reunion and Restart. Kitty, what did you like the most about this first episode?
I had the most minor point, but you said it wasn't even enough to be a like, so none.
But just for the viewers who are interested, what would have been your like had I allowed it to happen?
There's one character who summons little monsters, and they have this little cross-stitch pattern, and they're pretty cute.
That's nothing. you're like, I really like that one thing in that one frame. That's nothing.
It was in the opening, to be fair.
As for what I liked the most, I had a lot of fun tearing this show apart with Kitty when we were watching it.
Yeah, this episode took a while to watch because we kept pausing and we're like, wow, how, what, why?
This anime is incredibly inconsistent, and it feels like the sort of thing, and this is how you know good fiction versus bad fiction, because there are so many plot holes and inconsistencies that I kind of feel that not even the writer is taking it seriously.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, oh, what if this cool thing happened? And I'm like, you can have cool things happening, but you have to justify them and have them make sense.
Explain it, please.
Also, in case you're wondering, this anime is taking itself seriously.
Yeah, no, this isn't a joke anime. No, this is Konosuba.
This
is SAO levels of taking itself seriously.
Yeah. And as we have said in the past, the Sword Art Online anime is very bad. The novels are actually pretty good. I have read them, and the novels fixed all of the problems. So maybe the novels are good for, Seven Senses of the Reunion.
Because I was hoping this would be like a mystery.
Yeah, but apparently it's like slice of life comedy. It's weird.
Slice of fantasy life comedy.
Also, just to make this very clear, when I first watched SAO, I was intrigued by the setting and I wanted to learn more. That's why I read the books. I have like no interest in Seven Senses because like there's
no.
I feel like there's nothing here.
No.
Which reminds me, Kitty, what did you dislike the most about Seven Senses of the Reunion?
Listen. They're children.
By the way, VR stands for virtual reality.
Current day technology of right now, kids will damage their eyes using the 3D settings on a 3DS, thus they made 2DSs. How the fuck do you think kids would handle virtual reality? Screens like attached to their faces.
And remember, Kitty,
elementary school children, and they can play a virtual reality MMO. MMOs, which, if you'll remember, usually wanted you to be at least 13 to play their stupid game. These are high school kids, elementary school kids who are like 10. 6 to 8 maybe.
Also remember, they are the best players
They
at this
are
game.
the best group in this game. They're so good, their avatars were aged up. They say that in the episode, like, they don't look like their avatars, they're their avatars aged up, which is fucking stupid.
And I will have you know, and one of the things, and this is not my negative, but I'll just say this right now, I feel like the people who write these stories, like have never played a goddamn fucking MMO.
No.
Because I have, and I knew people who were actually in like professional raiding guilds, and that's a job.
Yeah.
That's an actual, you are working 10 hours a day every day, grinding and playing your characters and preparing and raiding. So the idea that these 6 kids would somehow be the greatest freaking
they would
MMO
defeat
players,
the baddies that only the one legendary group has also defeated.
At the age of 8?
Of like 6 to 8.
That is fucking silly.
That's stupid.
As for what I dislike the most, there is a very specific plot element. I'm not gonna go into the plot hole here. I'll go over on the spoiler zone because it's it's large and I don't want to rant here for 5 minutes about that. Okay. But let me just say that the way this MMO works is fucking nonsense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Listen.
How does this MMO operate?
If you thought SAO was nonsense, I can promise you, if you read the novels, it all makes sense. Because the anime adaptation was freaking hot garbage. This is so specific that it feels like they are verbatim quoting the like novel it came from. Yeah. And that is troubling because the explanation as to how this works is absolutely fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Also, as Kitty said, it took us a long time to watch this first episode because it's full of inconsistencies. There are so many. The spoiler zone for this episode is just us reading our notes.
Yeah.
We have 2.5 pages of notes.
Yeah.
2.5 pages of inconsistencies. In case you don't know, I write books for a living, and Kitty and I have done professional editing. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Pointing out inconsistencies, doing copy editing, and just editing freaking feedback is what we do. So we're sitting here going, why is this the case? Also, Kitty literally being like, they're kids. How do they even make accounts for this MMO?
Right.
When you have to be at least 13 years old.
Listen, I sold kids 3DSs and 2DSs. I know my shit.
Yeah, so it's just silly. Now, Kitty. Oh, also, my other thing is that this anime is just generic as heck.
It's just so generic.
You have the energetic boy, you have the cool blue-haired boy,
you have the shy girl, you have the tsundere girl, you have the main girl who is like this happy-go-lucky girl who the boys love, of course.
It's so generic and by the numbers that it's just like exhausting. It's just like you know what the story beats are gonna be, and all the characters are predictable. Like there's nothing here.
No.
With that being said. Oh man, wouldn't it be a twist if we were like, we're gonna keep on watching? No, we're not.
No. These are in caps, by the way. My recommendation, are we gonna keep watching?
No.
Do we recommend it? No.
This is worse than Sword Art Online.
This is like the taking the worst parts of Sword Art Online and Anohana, which is an anime I've watched, but I'll probably make you watch because I actually didn't like it.
Oh yeah.
Even though everyone's like, oh man, Ma, we're crying, and I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
You know, I can't wait to sit there and be like, oh yeah, no, this was 12 episodes of bad.
I mean, it has some interesting moments. But anyway, this is like taking the elements of those two and the worst things from them and combining them into a shitty anime.
and that is 7 senses of the reunion. By the way, we're pronouncing it reunion because it is capital R-E apostrophe union.
Capital
so that's
U.
what the title of the show is. Don't yell at us. I mean, you will yell at us.
That's fine.
Is that is 7 senses of the reunion.tumblr.com, posting in the comments. Hi.
Hello.
Leave your dislike and get out. Hey there, guys. Kitty, it was about time.
Yeah.
It was about time that we encounter an anime like this. Summer is the worst season for anime, and we have been blessed with Angels of Death, and
Sugar Life.
so far. So it's been crazy. And in case you don't know, hi, we're Dango Duo. We do anime content and Let's Play stuff every single day. We're gonna continue doing bi-weekly, as in 2 every week, anime reactions over here on Dango Duo. But if you want to know our if you want to know our thoughts on our actual notes, yeah, it's 2.5 pages. Our notes, jump over to the spoiler zone. There should be a link in the description down below, and there will be a card on the end screen. Check out the spoilers and hear all the inconsistencies for the first episode of 7 Senses of the Reunion.
Yep.
But for now, a quick outro, because I know we're all busy people. We have Twitter accounts on the screen right now. Also, an Amazon wishlist. If you buy us something from that list, we will make a video on it, whether it's a game, a movie, or
Pokemon card.
Kitty's favorite. And of course, Patreon is the number one place to support us. Pledge $1, get cool perks, like shoutouts, like the following people:
Amelia,
Angela,
Annie Exoshi,
Erizos,
Leire,
and Luna. What the fuck are we doing with that voice?
It's a game show now. So.
I'm really happy we just came in, got out, fucked this anime,
punched this anime, and got out.
Punched it in the dick, and then walked out.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how we do it, yeah.
Also, it doesn't help that you're sexualizing the visual designs of the avatars of these
children.
freaking elementary school kids. Fuck this show.